Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my continued coverage of the Apple iPad. Now in this review I'm just going to be taking another look at Zinio. Now this is my favourite magazine reader on the iPad. It's something that I covered a week or so ago. I gave you a review of some of the magazines in there and I just want to bring you up to date with how I've been finding the application. Now since that initial video I did, there has been an update to the app which ironed out a few little bugs. And I just wanted to really show you how it works now because it seems a little bit faster response wise and I've certainly been enjoying using it. Now when you first launch the application you're given these featured articles and I can scroll through and actually tap on one and read that article free of charge. What Zinio are doing with this is they're giving you a flavour of what you can expect from the magazine and hoping that you then go on to purchase it. Now if I pop into library, this is a representation of all of the magazines that I've actually got on my device, and either I've purchased individual issues or I've actually subscribed to them. Now as you can see, it's a nice grid view and I can scroll left and right to get to other issues, and it puts the newer ones on your main front page. So these are June issues here, and if I scroll across to that other screen we've got some May issues and then a single April issue of a magazine there. Now when a new magazine comes out, say for example you've taken out a subscription, you do get an email to tell you that you've got a new issue waiting for you. You launch the app and it's ready waiting for you to download. Now I've been given a lot of questions on YouTube about how much space the magazines take up on the iPad. Well, if I tap and hold, as you saw there, I've now got an option of deleting magazines from my device. The ones that haven't got little crosses by, I haven't actually physically downloaded yet, so they're still sitting on Zinio's server waiting for me to download. But certainly the ones that I've got on the device include T3, which takes up 32 megabytes, Macworld just 14 megabytes, 23 megabytes for Mac format. I've got National Geographic there, 66 megabytes. And then I've got another Macworld 13 megabytes, Mac format 22, so they all vary. 65 megabytes for Cycling Plus is probably about as large as they get, so they don't take up a massive amount of room. And if I want to get rid of one of the magazines to free up some space, as you can see up here it tells me how much total space I've got left on the device. I simply just tap the X and it deletes that from the device. So now that's sitting there waiting for me to download again. So very easy way of doing things. As you can see, if you look down here, it's now got the little download arrow come back. It still remained in white, but it's now freed up some space on my device and I can actually tap on this magazine again to re-download it. Let's have a look in one of the magazines anyway, because I've been really enjoying this application. This is T3 magazine, and since that update that Zinio did about a week or so ago, everything seems a little bit snappier now. So when I'm going from page to page, it just seems to react to my finger swipes a lot quicker. It still has to cache the page, and as it caches it, you'll see the text become sharper, but I can pinch to zoom straight away. I can scroll around the page really quickly. I can pinch back out again to go out to full page view. Really quick sort of flicking through pages. So as you would with a real magazine, if you want to quickly flick through to get to a particular part of the magazine, it's all possible with this app. Now for those of you who didn't see my earlier review, if you tap once you are given thumbnail views of all the pages, and then I can tap on one that I want to go direct to, so a quick way of getting to another page. I've also got some other options up here. I can look at all thumbnails of all the pages in this scrollable list and then tap on one I want to read again. And one last way is in this sort of table of contents view, where I can scroll a very quick list of text all organised into different categories and then tap to get to that particular page really quickly. The bug still exists that when I tap through from that list view, it does go back into text form. Maybe that's intentional, but I expect it to go into magazine view first and then allow me to select the text view if I so wish. So really nice application. I'm just going to pop back out to the library as well and just show you what I've been reading. So far I've been reading T3, Mac Weld, Cycling Plus because I'm into my cycling, Mac Format and Pro Cycling there. A lot of Mac magazines obviously. I've also had a look at Pro Cycling and iPhone Life. iPhone Life's a very nice magazine. This covers a lot of iPad stuff as well now, and gives you a good insight into the good apps that you can download onto your device and how to get the most out of your device as well. We're all familiar with the Mac Formats and the Mac World magazine, so I'm not going to go into those, but I just really wanted to bring you up to date with how this has been working. I've been really happy with how you can read the magazine, zoom in and out. Really happy with how the application responds. I suppose the only things that I think are still lacking that I would like to see is to be able to scale these thumbnails down, so I could perhaps have 12 magazines up on one page. And I'd also like the ability to just move them around so that I can decide which order they go in. And I'm pretty sure if I go into this mode again, I can't actually move them into different positions. That's just something I'd like to see maybe in an updated version. But other than that, Zinio for the iPad. Joy to use, saves yourself some money on the magazines as well, and I'm really pleased with it. This is one of my main uses I've been finding for this new device. Well, thanks very much for watching. Please do follow me on Twitter. If you go over onto your Twitter client and search for Geekanoids, you get all my latest updates there, and please do keep coming back to the channel and watching more great videos from Geekanoids.
This video review is sponsored by EasyDraw, making drawing fun on Mac OS X.